my goodness, Fine Divine Collective. There is so much going on in the energy field with you all, with everyone. Everyone has something going on with inside of them internally, going on spiritually. Some type of transformation, something that is really happening on the inside to manifest on the outside. You guys are really going through it right now. And I actually have a whole lot of notes right here taken to give you from these downloads that I have been being silent about. So as I have mentioned, there's a lot going on. So please take your specific situation and your scenario that resonates with you, and you might want to stick around for the whole video to catch everything, okay? Because Fine Divine, when I say that the shift is shifting, so a lot of you have been doing a whole lot of shedding and healing. Many of you have realized that you could have been the main contributor to a whole lot of your problems. Not that you didn't have reasons to be and act the way that you did during your follow-up response towards how someone had possibly treated you, what someone has said to you, or how someone possibly made you feel. It was likely just your defense mechanism and your guard from a lot of the things that you had been through. Come to find out that your guard wasn't serving you. So a lot of the ways that you had reacted and that contributed to your problem could have just been from how you felt you were being treated unfairly, which could stem from how you were not properly attended to as a child. You could have been carrying a whole lot of childhood trauma with you during your life, and it could have been controlling your life. So now you are realizing that if you had known then what you know now about how this game of life is played, then you probably would have reacted in ways that were a lot different than the ways that you did respond and act. And a whole lot of you are healing from realizations, and you are shedding old ways to welcome in greater results for yourself. Some of you are going through a whole lot of major wake-up calls. You are realizing how much you have really been cutting yourself short. You could have been possibly holding yourself back for or with the wrong people or person. Some of you guys are going through major betrayals that were meant to open your eyes to what's been really going on behind your back concerning a specific situation or person. And some of you have been able to make a major decision based off of your reflecting on all of the betrayals that you may have let slide in the past. Either way it went, these revelations, these awakenings and realizations that you are having are meant to push you forward, even though it does not feel good. Most of you are becoming free from specific things that you feel has held you back. You're in a place within inside of yourself of becoming unstuck and unblocked from things that have been keeping you bound. A lot of my Fine Divine Collective have possessed this type of energy to where when you are still remaining in your own energy and minding your own business, being unbothered, that still bothers people. You just existing bothers people. You may be realizing that you have a whole lot of haters that might literally want to take you out. Yes, out of this world. And you might have even felt yourself needing to fight off the spirit of death and the heaviness that have been come on your health. You felt like you had to pray these spirits off of you. A lot of witchcraft, dark magic, hexes, curses that these people have been placing on you. You could have been finding yourself in a place where you felt like you could have been losing your mind at one point in time. Even during this whole transformation and this healing and shedding process that you have been going through, you have still been feeling like you could be possibly losing your mind. These enemies can't stand you, even though that they know that you do not bother them, and you likely don't even know who they are. And if you know them personally, you don't know that they are the ones that are coming at you this way. And because of how you carry yourself, that does bother people as well. So you've been going through these mental, emotional, spiritual battles, and these enemies want to stop you for many different reasons. Simply totaling down to who you are. One reason could be is because someone's partner might want to court you even if you have no idea. You may not even have a clue of who this person is or who the partner is that is upset. So you have a lot of jealousy on your hands too. Another form of jealousy that attacks you is that some people want to be like you so bad that it bothers them that they can't. They decide to hate you instead. They watch you, they mimic you, but they still can't keep up with you. They literally still cannot figure you out. They are in secret competition with you and they are still losing. Some of you may also feel and hear yourself being talked about. And these are not just the only reasons, my Fine Divine Collective, why people are coming at you. You know who you are, so I'm sure that you can figure out the reason. And this specific situation here is for a lot of my great divine chosen ones. This is for my chosen ones, okay? You have realized through all of your major changes of trying to find yourself on your spiritual journey, that time back then when you knew that it was time to figure out exactly who you are and where you were going and where you came from because you knew you were different. You knew you didn't belong where you were at. You knew that you had a different tribe or a different spiritual than those people that raised you, than those people that you trusted at one point of time. We know that at some point, at the beginning of our awakening, we're trying to figure out who we are. So I know that a lot of us seem to go searching. And because of all of the confusion of where we are and all of the confusion of us being different, all of the confusion of our spiritual attacks and the enemy trying to confuse us, we tend to go searching and looking from outside sources at the beginning stages of our awakening, trying to figure it out. During those times of trying to figure it out and fall in place, some of us tend to cling to strangers that you might feel or believe that they can give you answers, that can guide you, someone that you might feel could be more like you, or someone that can show and tell or give you what you need during the search of you trying to find yourself in your place. Some of you have explored different religions and different spiritualities, but you may have now realized that you feel like you have been beaten down by your true God that has given you the title of being a chosen one. You could have recently found yourself in one of the darkest places that you have ever been in your life, just to realize that your God has always been the same God that has always carried you through everything that you have been through before you went searching in all the wrong places. So now, through all of the chastening, a lot of you guys are being reunited with your original God, and that's major. Congratulations on your homecoming as the prodigal son or daughter that you are to your God. So many of you are being redeemed and reborn. I've covered many situations, and I hope that I've covered enough for you all, because I know it's so many of you all. Congratulations, everyone that have come through in this new transformation. You have been healing, you have been transitioning, you have shedded all of that dead weight, and you are coming in your best season as you should. A lot of you have come through some extreme, major, strong battles that takes just as much courage and strength to get through, and I applaud you for that. And this is just for confirmational purposes only, because y'all be knowing.